What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another dance practice reaction. Like the title says, in this one, we're gonna be reacting to Dreamcatcher's Odd Eye dance practice. And yes, I'm not gonna be repeating the mistake I did with Boca's dance practice that came out like 3 months later than the actual comeback was. So I tried to do this one as fast as possible. And you guys also voted for this one really fast. I know some bits and pieces already because they are my old groups and I already saw some performances. I saw the comeback stage, of course, and some other music show performances too. So I know already some bits and pieces of the choreography. I know the point choreography too, of course, already. So yeah, other than that, we gonna see the first like full-on big picture of the whole choreography and how it flows together. So really excited for that. So you guys already know how it's gonna go down, so I think without further ado, we're just gonna jump right in and start with the reaction. Okay. I swear to God, the beginning with the eye. I didn't saw it the first time I reacted to the music video. I saw it in one of the music shows. Oof. I swear to God, Yoyon is just... world. Ooh, nice ripple. Oh, it's actually really building up, really like not too strong, and then comes Sua. Boo. Oh. Hey. Ooh, okay. I swear I really have to, concentrate. And hey, ooh, a lot of milking actually going on, not as much of throwing. This one too, a lot more milk than just a throw. Interesting. Hey. Ooh. That was snappy as hell from the dancers. God damn, okay. And we got the... Hey. That one, I feel like the whole section really plays into Handong's strengths of beautiful lines. I love how a lot of the choreography actually plays into a lot of strengths of the individual members when they're in the middle. So we did the old die. That one is so addictive, that chord choreography. So, hey. Yeah, it's interesting. It's actually not as... It still has throwing in there. That was really clean, okay. But it's a lot more like... one of my favorite moments. The 2 hits from Sua. Hey. And I'm just so happy Handong is back, man. Come on, man. It's just... It feels complete, man. And on the other hand, next to the whole milking, that one is powerful. And that one just kicks right into my face, into my heart. Like, her high kick is so powerful. Ooh. Yeah, it was powerful as always. Their choreography is always freaking powerful, and even though I said there wasn't a lot of throwing, it still was powerful, if you know what I mean. Like, if I say it wasn't, it had more milking in it, doesn't mean it isn't powerful. Like, milking can also be powerful. And with milking, I mean, like, when they finish the move, I feel like they now have, like, that kind of execution down where they throw the move, but instead of throwing the whole move, they stop it by the end of it and really milk it to then connect it to the next one. And I feel like that's like a step up from their other dance practice. I feel like they made a little bit of an evolution with this dance practice. Like they really have at the end now that nice milking going on. Maybe it's also because the choreography itself highlights such moments a lot more than the other choreographies. Like I feel like a lot of the older choreographies had a lot of a lot of throwing in there, that you had to throw to be powerful. It has that nice wave peanut butterish moment in between, which just connects all the moves together, and I feel like it's really strong and apparent in the point choreography, in the chorus choreography. Like that one is really milking, like they really put attention, a peanut butter tension, like dancing through peanut butter while swaying their hips. And then it goes right into the next one, and it's always also the core that they activate a lot more. And I feel like it's a lot more apparent in this dance practice. So they now perfected or incorporated a new execution, which I'm really, really happy about. Like that was kind of unexpected to see now. Also the eye in the beginning with the formation. I saw it then when I watched the music video, like for the 5th time, I was like, hold up, that formation in the beginning is actually an eye. That one is such a cool idea. And it also flows so seamlessly into that eye and the starting formation. So that one was pretty cool. Then Sua is just so freaking powerful when she dances. Like she's small like me, but her power is just out of this world. Like those hits, you feel them through the screen. Those like bounce back hits that she does, and then her high kick is just the way she puts also her center into it to make it that bouncy and that powerful is so freaking amazing. Yeah, and like I said, I love that a lot of points when one member was in the front or in the middle, it was their strength in the choreography. So I feel like it's also the choreographer knowing the members more and more, and having like kind of can adapt to their strength and really, you know, transform the choreography to something that flows together nicely but still highlights each member's strengths. Like I said, when Handong is in the middle or in the front, they really have a lot more lines going on and really beautiful, like how do you call the finished movements, like kind of a little bit of a jazzy contemporary feeling going on, because I feel like Handong is really strong in that. Or then when, like I said, Sua is in the middle, those more powerful, hard-hitting moves in there. Or when Yoyeon is in the front, a little bit more of a breaking the ribs and a little bit more of a core or like S-line kind of movement going on, because she's really strong in that. So I really like this choreography a lot. And like I said, a new execution arose or got highlighted a lot more in this one. So let's go ahead and dissect this whole choreography and dance practice a little bit more. I swear to God, that also how it's moving with the arm movement is so freaking cool. Like, at this point, Dreamcatcher is just queens of like intros. Like a lot of their intros are so freaking creative and amazing. This one again proves that point, like, yo. And oof. Also the subtleness of the whole beginning of the choreography, really just starting with Yoyeon actually, and then the members just having kind of like a little bit of a hand choreography, a little bit of a ground choreography, also putting in levels in the beginning, make it a little bit more like active, but still being small, because the song itself is also really subtle. It begins really, really subtle, only having those ta-ta-ta-ta as like kind of not high points, but like accent points to dance to. And they, of course, have that handshake right there, which could be a little bit sharper when they execute that one. But like, I really love the whole beginning. I feel like the subtleness fits the song amazingly. Like giving it time. Like that out with the whole group is amazing, and Yoyeon just standing there. I feel like that's a really pretty picture that they create right here. And that again, next to queens of being intros, queens of also like ripples. That ripple is really sharp and really like the timing is amazing on those freaking sharp right there. No word and don't come back in my, and then kind of picking up the powerfulness, but not already like going to 100, but you know, the beginning being at like maybe 20% powerfulness just by presence of them alone is already powerful. And then Guyon's part starting after the ripple, and it's like at a 60%, because you could do, for example, that move that they do, you could do that a lot more powerful with like hitting or just really more bigger, but they're really like subtle with it. They have like a nothingness that they do, or like a floating feeling that they have. They really are really subtle with it and have like all the strength is in the core, so their wrists are a little looser, so they have that and can then make a beautiful wave out of that move and be a little bit sensual actually in that kind of way, because they're that subtle with that movement. And I love that decision to execute that movement like that, not just going already like boom boom, let's go into the choreography, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that just made sense, but really love the decision of the choreographer right there to not already have a powerful movement. Like it's really being really, yeah. Stop. And then the actual first like really powerful movement is Sua's cha, and then going down that like little hit, and then snappiness in there, that snap hit, and then milking it a little bit down, going down, the like bounce back out of that is the first powerfulness, but it fits because her voice inflectuates right there. It has an accent like a cha, like a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna switch into the build up to the chorus, so the choreography goes like to a 80-90% powerfulness, not yet 100, but it's building up to it. So that was like the first indicator to that. In my life, that ripple actually from the dancer to those two drums, freaking snappy, freaking clean. Okay, I saw it now. Tack. Yeah, that boom out there. Got your mind mistake. Oh. And then kind of actually building up with a little bit of a whacking kind of move, which I find an interesting choice too. It kind of throws off a little bit the expectation. And it fits Minju too. Like she has a really, I feel like she would be a natural in whacking. I don't know why, but she has that posture and that femininity to her to really be amazing at whacking. So that build up with her after Sua is also freaking amazing. So the flow of the choreography, and also those ripples right there, really beautifully extended from her. Also the S line again, that Yoyeon is also really amazing with, like really using the core when dancing. Like you can see it from here. Handong too, actually, really important, like always having a little bit of a wave, a connectivity to the moves. So got you with a good song, girl. Ooh, I saw that little hit, Shion right there. That was clean and small, detailed. Okay. Ooh, did you guys saw that little little accent that she fit to? Okay. Ooh. And oof, that like disconnected body wave right there. Back and forth, yeah, the whole chorus flows together the whole time. Yes, it has pauses in between, but most of it really just flows together. It feels like one fluid motion, even though they have some throwing moments in there. But because they throw and then right away connected with their center with a little wave, it feels all like one big motion right there. So let's go all the way back. We're gonna dissect this chorus now a little bit. Yeah, right here. And boom. Okay, first of all, I'm just addicted on how Yoyeon executes that one with her like activation of her hips and everything. It's just something in the way she kind of makes it not too big, like the right amount of bigness of the hip movement itself. It's just freaking amazing and hypnotizes me every single time. And boom, boom, bam, 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 ba da da ba ba boom. Also that ta-ta stop, but it kind of doesn't feel like a total stop. Like ta-ta, it has like a little breather that they use and then go into the next move. Ta-ta, boom. It's like a ta-ta. You know what I mean? Like it's not a total stop. There's still kind of movement going on, just a little bit. And now that throw, it could have been easily just like a throw to make it, you know, a little bit more powerful, but they really now put emphasis on the throw milk to then connect into the next move that they have. Boom, ta, ta, boom, ta, boom, ta. You know what I mean? It's always that ta-ta, boom, ta-ta, boom, ta-ta, boom. Like there is the accent in there, but the connectivity of the movement is always connected with either the milk or the body wave then into the next one. They really now work out of the center a lot more than before, and it's just a really amazing evolution that they did in terms of that execution and really showing off that one in this choreography. Ooh. That like disconnected body wave down, really, really beautiful, really, really clean. Then we got first like again a little bit of a stop, but if you like look, you still see them at the end really having a little bit of a milk at the very last second of the movement to connect it then to the next one, to not lose that connectivity, even though it kind of feels like a stop, if you know what I mean. Tack. Inga. And then again, doom ta, Minji really putting in her body waves in there, and also the arms, they never let it fall. They really have tension till the end. They really have the milking at the end to then go into the next body wave and the next arm throw right there, but still putting the accent from the elbows in there when doing that whole set of movements. Northutopia. Beautiful lines. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. I swear, I'm just addicted to the dancers at this part. Like Dami kills her rap part, don't worry, but like the dancing of the dancers in this part is so clean. Especially that swing around is so sharp and nice, but then they also stop it at the end of it, going right in after that snap into a milk. It's just so clean. Hey. Also, like the feet sounds is so satisfying, man. So props to the dancers, man. And here we go, hot dog. Let's go. Okay, I didn't got a chance to analyze her dancing for like the past year since I actually have this channel. So, like I said, her strength is really those beautiful long lines, like kind of contemporary jazzish. Like I would also say like Chinese traditional dancing have that a lot in there, like really beautiful hands, and she really is strong in that. So I love that they did that in her part. Also she turns really well. Like I know from the survival show that she was on, she once had like a Chinese traditional song that they did, or a concept that they did, and she fit perfectly into that. The whole like movement and the way they move and the turns and everything, it just was so in her lane, and that's why this section is also totally in her lane. Really, she makes really beautiful lines, really beautiful hands, and the turn into that line, one of my favorite movements of the choreography moments. Like, look at that, how beautiful she goes out of that. Then we have the queen of kind of switching, actually, because she has some bigger movements, then she puts accent in those two hip movements right there, really nice accented right there, really small but still big enough to really see as an accent. You see that, boom, boom, really nice. But then also the big, still big, beautiful lines, and then switching again to something powerful after that. And then going back into a waving, like really fluid motion. So totally two sides of a coin, but she nails both of them basically in that whole little section right here. In this part. Hey, pa! And let you not mistake. Go. Freaking love the idea of coming out of the members with the ripple. It's freaking cool. And love the little accent they give with the hands after that. Tudum tak. Like, really, they break their wrists right there. It's just like details like that that make a choreography form good, or make a good dancer an amazing dancer. It's often just little details, little execution, or little choices that you do. And boom, ta ta. Nice time stops right there, little freeze for a second. The way she activates her hips for those hits is so freaking satisfying. She's just, she's small like me, but her powerfulness is just through the roof. It's so amazing to see every single time, man. Again, she can switch and make herself bigger than she actually is, and she's an expert in that, because like I said, when you're small, you have to make yourself big to fit into a group, unfortunately. So you have sometimes to really, really stretch out from your core out to your hands and feet and everything, and she's an expert in that. And again, bringing down the choreography, the energy level. Now it's going down a little. Now it's, hey. And I swear that jump is actually not as easy as it looks. Like that jump, but then to make it synchronized as they are is not easy. It's not an easy job. They make it look as it's easy because they're amazing dancers. An amazing dancer makes a hard move look easy, but it's not. And boom. Also with the throw at the end, really nice. And then coming up to milk it again, having the connectivity again right there. Really nice body wave into the next move. Love it. Hey, there we got. Do you see how she really, like they really collapse their body, their center and their abs to really go up there and really have the powerfulness and kind of like springiness into that thing right there. And that's actually the right execution, like, because when you do that with your center, you can make yourself first of all really bigger, and also like the kick a lot bigger, instead of just if you would just throw your leg up, if you know what I mean, like having that swap effect of your body going down but your feet up. It makes it a little bit easier, and the effect, it looks higher than maybe it actually is. So it's kind of also like kind of a little trick to do when you're not someone that can kick high. They really work out of their center, which is really important, and they do it amazingly. And especially Sua, she really works those abs, those center abs right there to make that high kick. Like also when she went down right there, the way she really puts everything in there, Sua, was incredible. Also, again, the hits. Tell Me Right There is also really strong with those little 2 hits right there. And the ending actually being reminiscing of Scream, the beginning of Scream. I actually didn't caught that first 2 until Minju, right? Gio actually said it, that was actually the beginning, and then we went back to the Scream choreography, and I was like, oh yeah, holy crap, it's actually the Scream beginning. Like I said, they showed something new executions. We got Handong finally back with her beautiful lines in the choreography too. Like, she went actually viral with beautiful lines in the Deja Vu, like that ripple that she starts gets me every single time. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this dance practice reaction. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of Dreamcatcher's Odd Eye dance practice. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be safe and don't forget to subscribe, like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Drowning out our sorrows, holy water lost at sea. Stacking all this baller, I might cop a subway.